All right, so it is October 8th, and I was supposed to go away this evening, but I had my evening free up, and so I think I'm going to run over to York County and try to shoot a deer again. All right, all set up for the afternoon hunt here. Show you a little bit what I'm setting. Mowed path behind me, the deer like to cross. Up there is the bedding area that I'm hoping they're going to come from and head right to this, come right down through here to this mowed path. There's also a spring seeping behind me here. They like to come to water, and it's hot. So sometimes they come right down this fence row right under here. That's the game plan. We'll set it out and see what happens. It's 6 p.m. Last night by this time a whole bunch of deer had already come through. That tree the big doe just walked by is the other option for my setup tonight. Well, this is pretty typical of this property. I have probably seen 13 does. I don't know where they all are tonight. I had a doe and 2 fawns across the field, about 150 yards away from me, but other than that, it's been really dead. There's a path that goes the perimeter of the property, and the landowner mowed that today. So that probably disrupted a lot of the deer. It's very rare I hunt this property and don't see many deer, but I have an hour and 20 minutes yet, so we'll see what comes out. It's a beautiful October evening. sure I smoked her. It's funny, it's just a doe, and I've shot a bunch of them, but I still get all fired up. I was standing here just kind of like shaking after the shot. It's funny how it works, y'all, even though you've done it so many times. Alright, so I'm finding a little bit of blood here along the trail. It's really hard to find in grass. There's some more. Alright, so update. I followed the blood across the field to where she went into the field. The blood through the field was pretty hard to follow, but I think she slowed down when she got to the woods edge because I have decent blood now. I think she quit running so hard, so I'm not going to say a whole lot. I'm going to go up here and follow the blood into the woods a little bit. Alright, so I followed that blood and came down here, and this is my last blood that I had here at the water. Creek is right here, as you can see. And I lost blood, so I was grid searching this bank because she wasn't going to climb up through this big root mess. And I was just gridding, and I couldn't find her, and I was like, man, she's got to be close. And I'm pretty sure it's fatal, so I didn't want to have to come back in the morning. So I started just walking down the creek a little ways, and I went like 10 feet and I found her. I'll show you. She's really hidden. Like, just so see the front. Yep. There she is, piled up in the creek. You can see there, my exit's perfect. So, alright, good deal. I'm gonna take this doe home and get her worked up.
Top side of car, study hall. No, yeah, top side, study hall. I said study hall. My favorite drill is George. We have to change that. Yeah, George study hall.
Yep, gotta love hunting suburbia. Crazy. It's 3 o'clock and sundown is 4:49, so I got in here good and early. I'm really excited to have a bow in hand again. It just feels good. These deer are pretty used to people doing that, so I'm actually not real concerned. There's a public school borders back here, and that's their cross-country trail behind me. So, yes, I do have permission to be here, by the way. It's really thick bedding cover out here, as you can see, so I'm just hoping there's a buck in here with doe locked down and that they come by. So, it's always tough with a bow. So many places they could be and go. No great food source in here, so just heavy bedding cover. Let's see what happens. Eh. Wow, that happened fast. First deer of the night. Didn't go 20. Oh, that's awesome. I actually made a good shot. I feel good about that. Cool. It's still early. So, keep sitting here and see what else happens. Alright, so I got down and looked for my arrow. I didn't find my arrow, but I found one feather. And I got some blood right here. So, my battery's getting low, so I think I'll turn the camera off until I find more. But I'm pretty sure I saw her go down, and I shot her through the one front shoulder I know, so I probably didn't get it passed through. Alright, there's my arrow. Looks really good. My knock is missing, I'm not sure why. You can see there's a lot of blood here. Blood on that log. Oh yeah, look at all this blood on the tree. Yeah, I don't think she's going to be very hard to find. I'm pretty sure I saw her crash, so I'm going to get my arrow and just go out across the trail where I saw her cross last. Alright, so this is kind of funny. So, came in here and followed this blood, and I had a whole bunch of blood right under this bush here, and I came out and I lost it, and so I laid my bow on this log here and was looking all over, and I had last blood right there. Then I realized this is not a log, that's a deer. Kind of funny. Anyway, there she is. She's so covered up in brambles you can't hardly tell her. So I've literally spent 10 minutes trying to re-find blood. She like dove in the bush. So anyway, there it is, a nice good sized doe. I hit her right there on the shoulder where I thought I did, and perfect double lung. Yep, that's where I shot her. Right here. Nice good sized doe. So anyway, that was kind of an interesting recovery. That took me 10 minutes longer than it should have. But gonna get her out of here and head home for supper.